11 people in the house. All right. Thank you for coming in. I don't know why the music keeps stopping. Okay, so I'm coming at you today without rehearsal, in the spontaneous, intuitive, creative, imaginative, and courageous the I Am Soul. I call it a SoulogyFest remix because everything's about real-time intel. What's happening to me, what's happening to you. You know, as you see on Soul Speaks 5D, everything's about what's happening right now. A conscious conversation where we try to embody what we know, what we come into contact with in our higher aspects. Yeah, there is a lot going on. Let me drop this bit. Hang on a second. Here we go. All right. Thank you. All right. So, the reason that I entitled it SoulogyFest Remix is because I'm trying to capture what's been going on with me as an individual and as the individual goes, so goes the collective. Part of my collective, part of the collective frequency that I'm attached to is Sology. I was talking to Morgan before this, and she sent me a message. Here, I'll read it. These are the type of synchronicities that we need to pay attention to. I said, I can't say it all. I just realized what I wrote to her, so I'll leave that part out. She said, I think it will be spectacular to see how the masculine, operates with a whole new energy running through him via the heart and unconditional love of self, ready to be shared and met. Sology is a platform for the voices of the Mother Goddess in all of us. And she has made her presence known. And now, the masculine, her son, her partner, her creation, is coming to the party. She is the dreamer, and he is the dream maker, and we have both of them in us 100%. I've seen a lot of brothers begin to feel the power, the truth, the light of the energy that we have all been feeling. It's worked its way, I think, through the feminine. And there's a strong case that it's worked its way through the third energy, the golden child, the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it. I call it Sology. And now it's his turn. And it's important because we're developing new code. We're doing things new ways. I feel like that I'm trying to align with that. The brothers and sisters around me, my partner, my collaborators, I think I can see, I can feel the masculine energy coming in and forming the new code through creation itself. And so that's kind of where we're at. I'm just a reflection of what's happening. This broadcast is a reflection of what's happening. And what is happening is we are creating the new code. We are offering code to the universe that it's never had before, that requires the masculine energy to participate in this newfound band of frequencies that include Christ consciousness, sacred sexuality, divine feminine, divine masculine, and pure love. So we're trying to align here, I am, those that are around me, with the mother's energy that has resurfaced. And as a result, the masculine energy has been ignited again. So I'm going to dedicate this broadcast to the brothers out there who are more than likely, because I'm still going through it, are going to be going through some deep, dark dives in the deep, dark, still waters of the soul. And also to the sisters for showing us the way. And for holding space for us. Soulogy, like I said, has been a platform for the voices of the Mother Goddess, which is the part in all of us in this realm and within ourselves that's been suppressed. And that's the lightest word I can use. But now we've hit a certain point in the masculine, her creation is coming on strong. And I believe you're going to see more and more men and women stepping up in this new, soft, powerful, glorious energy. So what does that have to do with Soulogy and SoulogyFest? Well, I was told that SoulogyFest would be different than any other festival, even the first SoulogyFest. That it would be a reflector, as we all are, if we can attune to universal will in our evolution with our free will in alignment to the best of our abilities. We can reflect in our lives and in our collaborations this beautiful reunification of the feminine and the masculine, the rebirth of the golden child that's contained it all from the beginning. Over the next 4 weeks, we'll be putting out a lot of information through video, building the platform with the intention of being the reflector of the universal itself from a human on-point standpoint, leading all our multidimensional aspects into a pure merge with all involved, whether you're watching it on the live stream, whether you're attending live, or you're one of the performers or presenters or attendees, because you can be all of them. Another way to say this is we're going to do the very best we can to have the most prolific experience on top of Mulberry Mountain and not worry about number of views or tickets sold, but have faith and trust in what's been guiding us, all of us, in our awakenings. So I would encourage you to stay tuned to the Soulogy platform over the next 4 weeks. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but it's going to have a lot of deep, dark dives of the masculine involved with it, whether it be through a conversation or whether it be through a musical expression or a conscious rap, what I call soul speak, or whether it be through any number of peoples in the infinite ensemble that we are all a part of, which is another thing that we're trying to incorporate. To me, the greatest aspect of the Soulogy platform, it's not a dogma, it's not a doctrine, there's no book, is when people have a place where they can get up on the stage, sing, do light language, play their instrument, tell their story. And the best stories are not the ones that we came from, but the ones we're experiencing now. So, the way I understand it from Mother Sedona, Mother Universe, is to go first. She said to me, somebody's got to do it. And there's so much on the table. Where do you start? I'm going to have to kill the music. I love you, Ty, but man, that's a bit morbid, but I can go there. So, I am you. I'm a reflection of you. We spend so much time hiding. It's time to start sharing. And that means sharing everything, because we've all come into a higher level of alignment, a greater equilibrium, a greater perspective, a greater vantage point by going through a process of loving our shadows, and we're still doing it. And I do it too. A lot of people think you don't. They might think it about me or somebody else who has a big, whatever, a presence or whatever, a community or following, whatever. But, that's one thing Morgan and I have always told people. We go through the same thing. Our relationship goes through the same thing. We're here to, all of us, to find ourselves again. And we have the extraordinary opportunity to do it with playmates in the physical form, in a physical realm, in a heavy, dense realm. And that's an extraordinary opportunity the universe has never had. So these tears are tears of gratitude and reverence for this experience that we're all sharing. Soulogy is all about the human. When I met Morgan Lee, I was, 2-3 years on Facebook. It's all about I am soul. And she told me in so many words, well, what about your human? And what I found out after evolving individually and in a relationship and with all of us collectively, I found out that you cannot find your soul until you find your human being. So, what can I tell you about myself that might allow you to feel comfortable to talk about things that you've never talked about? I'm just like you. I came here for love. Somehow I know this. Not only to uphold love, but also to expand it by whatever means I could that is equitable and justifiable. Just, not justifiable, but just. That isn't truly in the spirit of an equal energy exchange, which is what and how this universe operates. So anyway, let me think about something. I just want to share something from my heart that, openly, to not so much because of the words, but because of the frequency that it puts out. And the whole reason I'm doing all this is because I'm trying to basically converge Todd and Morgan, Soulogy, SoulogyFest, Soulogy Network, etc., all the collective into one thing in my own way. And I feel like that sharing something from a human level will activate that somehow, because it captures the energy of the frequency of what SoulogyFest will be, what Soulogy is, etc. So, I think probably the thing that's I feel I could contribute the most right now is, with my own personal intel, is that the masculine is going through something very deep. And I believe, with all I know and feel, that the deepest part's going to be involving sexual distortion. And all I can say is, brothers, no matter what your experience has been, we've all been humiliated, and we've all been perpetrators. And it's all right. You're a soul. You can see it in her, and we can see it in ourselves, and there's a reason we went last, because we are the number 9. And the number 9 can be added to each other and always comes 9. 9 plus 9 is 18 equals 9. 27 equals 9. There's a reason for that. So, on a personal level, I've gone through some major breakthroughs this month. I've gone through some really deep stuff that I really don't feel I can talk about because it involves Morgan. And, some things I think up to this point have to be personal. You have to respect it. But what I have learned is that the masculine and feminine energy, externally and internally, can always succeed through pure love. And for me, what that's meant as a man, and I'm saying this to my brothers, this is what I'm trying to offer right now, is to truly hold a space of it's got whatever goes on in life has nothing to do with anything outside of it. It's only me. And I can actually positively, in a trajectory of a higher aligning frequency or band of frequencies, vibration, whatever you want to call it, ray, I can actually make and create that higher evolutionary line of experience by owning my shift. And I would highly encourage any brother to openly discuss with another brother, sister, or partner the deepest, darkest things, because we know what she's been through. Nobody really knows what we've been through because we never talked about it. And we're going to have to. And it's going to free us, and it's going to liberate us, and it's going to make us, when we get to the other side, the most expansive collaborators in this triad energy of creation through the human owning up, basically. I'm dying over here, man. Can you come in? Yeah. So I really meant to, I didn't know I was going to go there. And I really meant to, God, I wanted to say something, but I can't because it's too personal. I feel like it is. But, well, I'm funny. Yeah, so what I totally missed was the real-time intel that's come in. And I know I was heavy on the masculine and all that, but here, let me make sure I got this right. Man, did you bring any Kleenex, man?
I did not.
That's okay, bro.
You need, yeah.
No, I used my shirt. I don't care what people say. So, part of what we're trying to bring forward is what we're capturing. I came to Sedona. He came 3 days before. He got a one-way ticket. You can go back and watch the old shows. This is not about Todd. It's not about Amethyst. It's about what's happening. We were both going through some things. As men, we were able to relate to each other. The circumstances on the surface weren't the same, and we realized something was happening. Go ahead. Hang on. Okay. And what we were coming into an understanding of was that there was something happening collective, and maybe we could contribute in some way. And so we try to do that through conversations. I try to do it on Soul Speaks 5D, and we try to do it through music. So really tying everything together. Sology is real-time intel. Soul Speaks 5D, the backbone of Sology, is real-time intel. We do our best. We're not superior. We're not inferior. We just try to talk about what's really happening with people right now, and also what are people doing right now. And really, there's no words. It's just really energy. And this is what you will see on the live stream at SoulogyFest. This is what you will see live if you come to Arkansas. You're going to see and feel an extraordinary experience, which is really an encapsulation of the energy, like a picture, like a snapshot for 3 days of what we're all experiencing, or at least have the potential to experience. Because once we know somebody has broken through an energetic gate, then we know we can too. And so many of us have been doing this. All right, so, okay, yeah, I totally got off my whole thing I was going to do, and, it all got messed up.
That's all good.
So after we get off, or after we get down here in about 15 minutes, excuse me, we're going to push a tape, and we're going to play some animation, some excerpts from Soul Speaks 5D, just really a Sology remix. I call it SoulogyFest remix because we're trying to capture the most recent experiences that Sology has expressed, and so we're going to push the tape and let it run all night and test it. And tomorrow night we're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to do it again and again. And the Sology Network Foundation is being established, and I'm really excited about that. More on that later, but Why is it every time that you come around me, I start like crying and shit? So listen, okay, one of the things that really we kind of recognized and connected us deeply in the first day was we both love the divine feminine. We both serve the divine feminine, and we're both aligning with her to the best of our abilities, through the pleasure, through the pain, through the human condition, through the etherical, and so on. So I just thought maybe I should say that before you start playing something.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. It's been a interesting journey with that, but just learning and understanding the aspects of being vulnerable is important, and getting through this energy, because you have to really be present in the moment.
Yeah, which I can't explain it. I mean, we've talked, we have had conversations, but there's something that seems to happen, when we're not talking. Well, okay. If anyone's looking for a tidbit of wisdom for our brothers and ourselves, it is shut up, talk less, listen more, and that goes for me first. And I mean that. I totally mean that. But yeah, we're making a joke out of it. But we're going through some stuff, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I know I curled up in a ball and cried, and I know you did probably one day or two.
Yeah, I mean, one whole night. Yeah, one whole night.
One whole night.
Yeah. Just didn't sleep, having to, deal with, yeah. Yeah, it's like turn on the camera and fall apart and lose your train of thought. I mean, like, it's okay. And I think that's what the whole thing is like. Women are great communicators. Mm-hmm. They're high level, beyond the masculine comprehension at the human condition, but yet they get their messages across. It's incredible. Men don't. We got to be badasses, and so there's something about even if it's something that is a bit embarrassing or whatever, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, it's all coming with us. Yeah, it's just our perspective of what we thought it was that's not. It's some powerful energies, but I take some time to decompress and go through what I go through, but I just continuously align myself with the positive. Smokey Robinson's "Tears of a Clown."
Tears of a clown. All right, man, let's put on some music. I'm about to start bawling. I'm going to curl up in a fetal position. SoulogyFest, 26, 27, 28 August. It's going to be a very special event. It's not just going to be attended by human incarnated souls. It's going to be attended, as I and others have picked up on, by the Inner Earth and the Galactic family. I saw a vision of it yesterday in one of Morgan's groups. All right. So we're going to put on our little channel feed. It's a 3-hour tape. It'll run over and over all night long. And tomorrow we'll come back and put another one on. We'll make a new one and put another one on. And continue to expand the platform that Soulogy is with, a variety of excerpts from talk shows, other artistic expressions like light language. There's something about this really scary, shaky place that I keep finding myself in since this month that's very powerful, but it never stops. It's like being on a roller coaster going down the big drop.
Yeah, going down the first hill.
Yeah. Once you started.
Sometimes I get a bit emotional, get in my feelings, but it's okay, yeah. Spend all day staring at the wall, releasing all my feelings, so I can enjoy the next day. My pride, my time, put it all down and face it. My pain then goes away, and I can paint a smile on my face and get through the next day without you. Get through the next day without you. Oh, I'm missing you without you. Get through the next day, baby, without you. Said I'm missing you. The moments when, the nights we spent, the language that we spoke to each other. But it's time for us to take some space, find ourselves, find a place, erase the pain and bring a brighter day, so that we both can be our best selves, yeah. I appreciate you, you appreciate me, so let's be better.
How can I be finding myself when I'm losing myself? I'm finding my soul and I'm finding myself. It makes no sense. Am I a human? Am I a soul? Now mama's coming home. We're finding out what we always known. And we're taking it a little bit higher. It's a new trinity. It's a new conversion. You can call it the soul and the human integration. The highest form of the only true relation that we have with each other, the connectivity of the universe. We're living this drama, this play. And brothers, we're on center stage right now. It's our time. And sometimes last is first, even though there's no competition. But brothers, give yourself some props. There's a reason Mother Universe asked you to bring this on home now. She knows you love her. She knows you love her daughters. She bore you. She created you. And she knows you're going to do the best you can do. And she's going to support you the whole way. But she's not going to do it for you.
Oh, now I'm the boots on the ground, on the front line, trying to build a better life for me, a better self for me. Positive imagery in the mirror when I wake up in the morning. This love for me that I see. I can't treat you right till I love myself and release the fight. Time to let go of the struggle and falling in alignment with my best self, so you can be your best self. This is heaven, no. Heaven and pain, no. Oh, I am. This is heaven, say, heaven and pain. The ups and downs, the backs and forths, but I love you, yeah.
See, love never gives up.
Nope.
Love never loses trust. Love is there with the boom and the bust. I mean, I was going to throw that down.
You got bars.
All right, so yeah, man, let's just do an outro, and we're going to turn on the channel feed. We're going to be playing some animation we're playing with. We're going to be doing more and more of that at Soulogy, creating storylines. I think I mentioned a couple of times that we're going to put a call out soon where we have people do their own video, and they say, you know, my name's Todd, etc., etc. I am Soul. And we're going to take those videos and make cartoons and just do playful stuff, not to just for the sake of doing it or getting views, but to actually find different ways to capture what we're all going through in real time. Try to capture the massive energy coming down, try to capture the fluctuations in our frequency, and also capture the good things, the collaborations and the co-creations as we move towards a bigger and bigger new earth that we're all sharing. Spaceless time and timeless spaces. I fought the light, found the dark. In the holiest of places now, blue blood stars shine. Epiphany dreams, starseed soul origination now. Come down to earth for a new creation, one soul nation filled with code. When the human finds out it's not what you think, it's what you know. We're all coming from the same universal soul. Don't you know I am soul? That's right. That means I have courage and I am bold. I'll never say I told. I love the space that you hold. Brothers coming in arms now, weapons laid down. Don't you know we're never gonna stop till we drop. Hold this love high, universal remedy. Don't you know we stood the test of time. We're coming down, finding out nothing's malignant, everything's benign. We're coming through to a new existence. Please come see us at SoulogyFest, August 26, 27, 28, SoulogyFest.com. Be looking for more stuff that we'll be putting out with the animation. Certainly more Soul Speaks 5D in the moment. A lot of these are being scheduled in the moment. But yeah, just check us out. We're going to keep on merging the masculine and the feminine. And don't think for 1 second with all this talk about the masculine that the feminine's not fully involved, including myself and Morgan Lee. We are all embodying the truth, and it requires we take some action. So that's what we're trying to do. Love you all. Thank you, my brother.
Not all that glitters is gold, but I was standing the cold, working every day just to bring home that. I'm just a shot in the dark, living my life in the park, never knowing which direction I'm going to. It's all in my head. I'm releasing my control, stepping down into my heart and stay. I'm gonna take this gift and give it all to the world. Oh, 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 oh. you guys at Sology.